of me this morning. Let me move around. Hi, here I am. So I've been up super early this morning. I could not sleep. And I thought I'd start this live. I'm going to try something. I've tried all different hours, what may work for me for work. Everything worked. I've got to work on way early. But I'm going to try this 6:30 and then get off maybe like at 7:30 and see if that works better. Still trying to figure out the kinks. So this morning I pulled out all my scraps. I have scraps from this line. Let me pull this all out. I have scraps from this line here. What is this line called? Let's see. This is an extra block, but I ran out of this blue, so I couldn't border that. This is, again, scraps from, this was from a mystery quilt. That's backing I had. Called American Beauty by Danny Mogstad of Riley Blake Designs. So I had done a spring mystery quilt by Soft Squares, not last year, but the year before. And I had this colorway. And this is also part of the line. So we had this, we have this, I have this. What else was in that line? This here, this, and then yardage of this. So while I was scrolling through yesterday, just regular scrolling, there was something about Veterans Day in November 16th, I think, and I totally forgot that it's Veterans Day, November. And yes, I'm working on the teens quilt, and yes, I did just send a big box to Quilt of Valor, but I would like to send them more quilts dedicated to, you know, Veterans Day. I think it's a good time to sew. We are always sewing Halloween and fall and Christmas and Thanksgiving and this and that. But we forget there's Veterans Day mixed in there. So let's sew up a veterans quilt and then I can mail it on out, hopefully in enough time. So good morning, Joe and Jessica, Melanie, Annette. What else do we have here? Melanie. I have some of that. Beautiful. I'm sewing today. Hi, Michelle. So I don't have a lot. I'm using the scraps. I added this dark blue that I had, but I was short. As you can see, this is all I have left. And this is not going to get bordered. And we'll probably leave that out of the quilt. We're just going to design this ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the quilt. I'm going to move this frame. I'm going to move this and show you the quilt that I finished. This is for the teens. Okay, I'm moving. I'm going to move this and span this up. And this is the teen quilt. I'm okay with it. I looked for purple. There wasn't any purple that looked good with that. I couldn't find a red that looked good with this and that. And honestly, I found this green. I had enough. I needed over a yard. And it was almost the same colors. And if you notice, it's like different shades. And this is different shades. So I went for it. I mean, you know, I probably would have done something different. Probably would have had this smaller. But I did have to extend this a bunch at the top. So it is what it is. At this point, it is what it is. Hello, Millie. Good morning. Hi, Mitzi. Are you here this morning again? I must have missed that. Hi, Rebel. Good morning. Do I have this on all chat? Nope, I don't have this on all chat. So let's do all chat. There we go. I have all chat on. Now, I never did change that. I got 33 gallons of denim jeans and shirts to make quilts. Oh, that's fun. Hello, Olivia and Candace. So we have, this is it. So this is done. This is to what it needs to be. And that's what we have. Let me see. Span it over here. them back. So that's one. So I'm going to take this down. Oh, it's got dust. Because we need the space here to design this veterans quilt. I'm not going to go crazy on the veterans quilt this time like I did the last couple times, because I do have to get through these teen quilts. But I definitely wanted to honor all the veterans out there, all the soldiers that are now still out there, right? And what better way on Veterans Day is to make a couple of quilts of valor to send. So I went through my bucket. So let me show you my bucket. This is my red, white, and blue patriotic fabric bucket. As you can see, it's very empty. This is what I have. I have the new piece that has been added that I had just received, and I'm actually going to be using this. I will be using this in Good Morning, Sarah. Did I miss a Sarah? Yes, I did. Good morning. And so I'm going to be using this on another quilt. Okay. Sneak peek on that. Here is a sneak peek. And that other quilt, I have still a piece of this that I can stick in there. But basically what I have left in this bucket is a couple of 5-inch, this bag of scraps, and just other little pieces. So this is probably, I'm going to probably make this one, and I'll probably make one more. If there's a third one, maybe. I'll be hopping off. I understand. Oh, it's an infusion day for you? And I thought you were going to work. Hello, Candace. Yeah, any ideas on a quilt pattern using denim for donations? I've never done that. I've never done denim quilts, so I have no idea. I definitely wouldn't be the person to ask. The Quilt of Valor quilts are 60 by 80. So it's the same as, it's a twin top. So we have these. I have to cut these down. Basically I had strips that were this size. You see, like that. And I just took them and sashed them to get them to a 9.5-inch square. So I have to trim these still down to a 9.5-inch square. But we're still going to put them up there. I'll take them back down later because we're not gonna probably sew with them right now. But I'm gonna put them up. I am just gonna pair these with a basic 4-patch. So it's just a sashed square. All right, just a sash square. This one probably reads a little bit more feminine than the other ones that I normally send, but it's going to be okay. No work for another 4 weeks. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, let's see. I think I have a couple from before I moved. I will look for them and send them to you. Okay. So are we talking about whole quilt tops or fabric, Rebel? Let me know if they, because if not, I will give you an address to send them directly to Pat. Because if you send them to me and ship them to me, I have to still ship them to Pat. This is only for Quilt of Valor. Whole quilt tops. Okay, so whole quilt tops for Quilt of Valor. I will send you the address. Email me and I will send you the address to where to send them to Pat. If it's teen quilts, yes, you can send those to me. So what I've done is I am going to trim these down to 9.5. I took my scraps and I just basically cut 5-inch width of fabric. This one wasn't part of the line, but kind of matches because if not, I'm a little short. So we're just throwing this in. I think it looks fine with this. We're going to go with it. This was a fat quarter. Again, the long side, 5-inch. And now we're just going to sew and pair 2 together, 5-inch, subcut them, and then sew them up. into 4 patches and just put them in between this. It's just going to be a patchworky quilt using my scraps. Nothing mind-blowing. I'm going to be moving this. I'm moving this. And then I'm moving this to the bottom because I can't read from up top. Ugh. My camera setup, it really stinks, but I'd rather spend money on a new sewing machine, honestly, and fabric if needed, but I haven't had to. Thank goodness for all of you. I've been pretty good. I'm using everything as I'm getting it in. So I'm just going to do a 4 patch, but a big 4 patch, 5-inch 4 patch, okay? And I did go shopping to Frugal Fabrics. And I went in there and I did buy, there was some patriotic fabric. So I did buy some patriotic fabric. I left the bag downstairs. That may be a 3rd quilt if I get to it, but I don't want to go crazy like I normally do. Because I got to get these teen quilts quilted. I got to now piece backing because I don't have backing for those teen quilts. So I'm just going to try to reinvent something. I don't know what, but we will. We'll do it. We'll find stuff. And maybe this weekend I'll go shopping and see if I see any sheet sets on sale or something like that too. Of course, I prefer them to be 100% cotton sheet sets. And those are hard because I went the other day and I couldn't find any that were cotton. I found microfiber and jersey knit that were on sale. No, I don't want that. So we're just going right into the sewing today. Hi, Gary. Rebel, go to the national website and look up a chapter close to you now. Yes, you could do that. Because if not, you'd have to mail them to Michigan. Hello, Denver. All right. So, oh my goodness, my eyes, my allergies are really kicking it up a notch. So I have this blue and I have this. Let's pair this blue with this one. Well, wait a second. If I do that, let's see what I have here. No, I'll take that back. Because if I do this blue, let's see what other 2. I wanted to make the 4 patches different. I didn't want it to be traditional. So we'll go with this. We'll have and this one. We may have to just go with however we get, but all right. So let's go with this. So today, everyone, it's going, supposedly what I saw was a lot of rain in Puerto Rico. So I'm hoping that I get a hold of my mom and see what's going on. I got all kinds of news alert, weather alert, flood alerts, thunderstorms alerts. I had a lot. That's it. I had a lot of alerts first thing in the morning for Puerto Rico weather. I don't know exactly what's going on over there, but I'm going to give it a little. And if my mom's on here, I could ask. Good morning, Aunt Beck. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. I went ahead and pulled out another teen top yesterday, and it just needs 2.5 inch all the way around. And so I'm just going to do a 2.5 inch. Well, we'll probably do it on a live. I found basically I have scraps. So we'll show you what I'm going to do with that one. I think the scraps are going to look really cute on that. Okay, so I just did that. So that's one. That could be one patchworky. And this one here can be another maybe. Here, we'll put these 2 together. and then that other thing with that. Here, that will look better. I think I counted right. I would need 5 strip sets with a fabric to get close to a twin size. I still think I will need a border. So I do have some of that fabric you saw, and those can be borders. Or I can add, I have more of that other fabric, and then I could rip off those ones that I didn't have enough glue and add a different color to them, right? I'm thinking out of the box. We'll see how big we can get this to. I don't want to have giant amount of borders if I don't have to. I only do that if I have to. Let's see, we have that one. And now we can put this with some of this right here. Let me see what I'm looking. I love the little houses. Oh, so people in my village here, okay, made me these. These are those Moda houses. I don't remember the size. You're welcome, Becky, to make one. And when I finally get to actually sewing it together, it's going to go back here as my backdrop. But right now, I kind of like them there. I'm actually really liking them there. So I don't know. I may actually quilt each and every one of those and make them into garland and fill that whole area up, because I actually do like them like that. They're growing on me like that. That's not what I first wanted to do. Hi, So Blessed with Jess. How are you? So yeah, I'm loving them up there. But that wasn't the purpose of them. I did want to sew them up and put it on this wall. I should have that written down somewhere. So anyone wants to make a house, you can make a house. I think I don't remember. It's that Moda Village pattern. And I don't even have it right here to pick it up and see the size. You can make up your own houses. Some people didn't go by the village. Oh, I could just measure one of them. Duh. Let me go measure one. Let's see. Let's measure this one. And whatever's too big and whatever's too small, I'll just, I'll make it work. You know that. So this house is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 by 7.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. 7.5 by 5.5. And so as long as it's like, you saw that wasn't a whole house, it was a little scene. We're just putting that all in. Some people made trees. You want to make a sailboat? We'll throw a sailboat in there. So 5.5 by 7.5. Make yourself a little something. My address is down below, and it will go into this community that we're building. I called it a village, but it's really my community. My fabulous quilting community. All right, what do we have going on? 5.5 by 7.5. I love so many over. Oh, you have, yes. Go on. Start making your trees, your houses, whatever you like. Some people have embroidered their names on there. I love it. We're just going to go with it. Maybe I'll slow down sometime before Christmas. Maybe. It's one of those things. I'm working on teen quilts, realizing that Veterans Day is coming up. So we got to sew for the veterans too. So there I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more strip set. I'm going to put that there. So I feel like that strip set can just wait, because the way I'm thinking is when I cut this, we have two pairs. So let's see where we get with this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, here we go. I'm going to quickly press this. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with a question. How about that? Here's the question. Oops, I can't show you the answer. What am I? I am a form of transportation. I carry people around cities. In San Francisco, I attach to cables. In the title of one play, I take the name Desire. I have been horse-drawn, steamed, and electrified. I run on tracks on the streets. What am I? I've got one. I've got more to go. I've got 2. And I've got my 3rd one, or my 4th one. All right, here we go. We have my 4. I'm moving the camera because I realize that I have to cut this. Ready? And we're moving. We are moving. So let's see. Who did I miss? Loretta's just came in. Giovanna just came in. Oh, a whole bunch of you just came in. Here we go. We left with scraps. And we have tram, cable car, trolley, streetcar. Hi, Sharon. Streetcar. Yes, streetcar. It's a streetcar. You are right. Is it a streetcar? Yep, streetcar. Here we go. While I cut these, I am a geographic feature. I do not have much stable ground, and I am one of the most diverse ecosystems. When I sink underfoot, I'm here we go, quagmire. Amphibians and alligators call me home, and I am a type of wetland. So there we are. And with that said, I am going to go ahead and put these. Oh, look at these scraps. They're piling, but we're going to use them up. So I'm going to put my first on. I just kind of line them up. I put one on the first line. Yes, I live on the danger side here. I'm going to come in here. So I lined the first one with the bottom line, and I hope that that's straight. Then I come in here and put this on a top line. Oops, let me bring this over. So I'm going to just pick this top line right here. I don't do this all the time, but you know what? I get good success doing this, believe it or not. And then I'm going to go layer this on top of the next line on here. And I put my next one on the next line. And if everything kind of lines up on itself, I know I'm doing pretty good. Hi, Raven. So we have marsh. We have marsh. We have swamp. It's well, it's time to get the kiddos so on a box. So it is swamp. It's a swamp. So now I'm going to come in here. I actually follow the lines on my mat just to get a nice square kind of situation. And I take all this off. And I'm going to cut these in 5-inch sections. Oh, this one is, okay, let's see. We'll go with this right now. 5-inch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to pair these two together and these two together to get a 4-patch. All right. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to come in 5. And my ruler and this mat are pretty darn close. So there we are. Now the thing is, we have to make sure that it's 5 every time, because if not, I will have, you know, I'll have some kind of wonky looking thing. And then next, and this thing that I just made up is kind of a quilt in a jiffy situation, right? Because it's going to go pretty quick. I try not to drop this part, but I did. It's okay. Here we are. Reassess here. This time now I line it up on both lines. I'll probably take a little sliver off. I'm going to measure, make sure I could take a little sliver off. All right, here we go. Let's see how much we have. We have plenty. We have more than 10. That's all that matters. We don't have 15. So I am going to come in here and just go on this line, make sure this and that, everything is straight. I'm going to re-straighten that line and then come in and do my last 2. So that's 5 and another 5. All right, let's go. We're going to move the camera again and we're going to sew these up and then we're going to put them on the design wall. And hopefully we'll have a whole quilt done. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. I've missed, have you made, okay, here we go. Have you made a chevron quilt before? I have, with all the half square triangles. Yes. Good morning from Florida. Is it Eon? Eon? I might be cut off as my daughter will call me. I totally get it. Daughters are important. Bye, Annette. Be careful. Be safe out there. And hopefully your treatment helps you out better than I know in the past it's been a little iffy. Hi, Molly. I must get some rest. Absolutely. Michelle, you have a great day. Oh, you're not awake. Okay. So I'm going to go to the other side. And we are going to I'm moving the camera. There's going to be a lot of movement of camera today. Hi, Jessica. Gotta go. Have a great day. All right, here we are. Who am I? This is a who am I. I am a living British male. I am an actor, singer, and dancer. I've starred on Broadway and in movies, and most famous role, I was a student. I've never been to Oz, but I have been a wizard. Hedwig is my favorite owl. Who am I? All right, so I am going to now, I'll do it like that. And this one I'll do like this. I didn't even think about that for pressing. It just so happens that that worked. I've got to sort these out. And what did I have here? I had this like this. I already forgot what I did. I better sort them all out before I make a mistake. Hi, Tina and E. Marie. Oh, Davish. Oh, in Florida. Is that, wait, is that how you say your name, Davi? I apologize. I don't want to butcher anyone's name. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm saying it right, if I'm saying it wrong. My name is said wrong all the time. All the time. Okay, so I've got that. I could have grouped this and then cut this. That would have been a little bit better, but I didn't. Harry Potter. Harry Potter was a one of our guesses. It's not Harry Potter. All right, let's go for this. I'm excited. I want to see. So I have no idea what this is going to look like because I was just using my scraps and just coming up with a very basic, simple kind of, I want to say recipe like Deb, but it's not recipe. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to repeat this. Ready? I am a living British male. I am an actor and dancer. I have starred on Broadway and in movies. In my most famous role, I was a student. I think that's where you got Harry Potter from. I've never been to Oz, but I have been a wizard. Hedwig is my favorite owl. If you know Hogwarts, you know my alter ego. I have never seen the movie Harry Potter. Matter of fact, I just brought home a Harry Potter puzzle, and my honey's like, you don't even like Harry Potter. I was like, well, I got it for free, and we're just going to do it. And it's like, it's not that I don't like Harry Potter. I've just never seen it. And I know the kiddos were all crazy about it. They're not crazy. I don't feel like they're crazy about it as much anymore. My kiddos were crazy about it. And we had all the movies. I just never sat through one. Let's see. Good morning. Hi, Deb. So the answer is Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe is the actor. Let's see. You know what we haven't done? We haven't done some of these. I like these. Here we are. Let's do I know this morning. I know. What is this? Let's see. Pretty sure you all know what that is, but we'll give you some warning. Some might, some people may not. Ladybug. Ladybug. Yes, it is a ladybug. So here are some facts, or not facts, we'll see, of a ladybug. Okay, ladybugs. True or false? Ready? Predators avoid eating ladybugs because they taste bad. True or false? All right, now I need to sort more. Honey's up. I hear him downstairs. I don't know what I did. I'm just going to, what did I do here? I think did I sew this right? Yeah, I sewed this right. All right. Second guessing myself, don't mind me. So what do we have? I'm moving this closer to me so I could see. Well, we have true. I've never tasted one, so I don't know. How am I supposed to know what a ladybug tastes like? Hi, Myra. They do taste bad. Don't ask me how I know. You guys are so funny this morning. So the answer is true. When attacked, they secrete a poisonous fluid. When attacked, they secrete a poisonous fluid. Okay, 2. Let's talk more about ladybugs. It says, which of these is the primary diet of a ladybug? A, fruit, B, insects, or C, rotting vegetable matter? How's the furry ones? Insects. We've got insects, seems to be what everyone is thinking. You're back, okay. Rotting vegetables. So the answer is insects. Insects is the answer. Okay, number 3. The harlequin ladybird beetle was imported to North America from Asia in 1916. For what purpose? I'm going to say I'm going to make more 4 patches because I think this is not going to be big enough. So let me get my pile. Where's my pile of 4 patches? Right here. Is this my pile? Yeah. So we're going to make one of these like this. And, oops. Well, this 4 patch is going to have 2 of the same fabric in it. And it is, oh, but this doesn't have enough of this. Oh, boy. I don't have anything else, do I, in that stack? Let's see what you all say. View message. Show. Oops. So it is, repeat the question. The Harlequin ladybird beetle was imported to North America from Asia in 1916 for what purposes? The ladybird beetle is the ladybug. I'm sorry, I guess I should have said that earlier. The aphid control. Michelle, good morning. Yes, it is. It's for it is exactly for that. I'm probably saying it wrong. It says to eat aphids and other pest insects. I didn't realize ladybugs ate that many insects. It's kind of incredible when you think about it. All right, so we're going to put this in. I have to find something else to match with this. I don't necessarily want the same. I have this half piece here, so I'm thinking maybe I could find a fat quarter, even if it's just regular blue. And go for it. There we are. We have that one. Let's see if I could find anything. So I have, this is what I have left. Oh, I have this one extra. What can I put? This is not 5. This is 4 inches. And this is 4 inches. Oh, what's this? This is, no, that's not enough. I don't really have anything else. So I'll find something later on. But what we can do is we can press these other ones and put it up. We can put it up and see what it looks like. Here's this. Let's see what our quilt is starting to look like. I'm getting excited because it's like an unveiling for me too. I never know. To mess up ecosystems. Okay, let me give you another one. Ready? He's like, good morning. Not quite up yet, but here I am. What am I? Owl. Do we know what kind of owl? This one is a specific kind of owl. Is my honey leaving without even saying goodbye to me? This morning we didn't even... Normally I say I'm going to come upstairs and do a live and blah, 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 blah. But I just kind of came up here. He was still asleep because I woke up super early. Let's see. Good morning, Carol. It is, you're a hoot. So it is a great horned owl. It's a great horned owl. All right. Number 1, true or false? The only continent on which owls do not live is Antarctica. True or false? The only continent on which owls do not live is in Antarctica. We have a true, we have a false. We're going to start with gridding out how many of these I'm going to need when we put that up there. Let's see. So that will go with that, and this goes here, and we have one more. And that goes on the bottom. All right, we're gonna move. So true, 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 and a couple of falses. It is true. 2, which of these is generally accepted to be the biggest owl in the world? A, Eurasian eagle owl, B, great horned owl, or C, a snowy owl? All right, we're gonna move me, contemplate on that answer, and here we go, moving. We are moving. All right, so I still need to trim these down. I'm not gonna have time to put this before we have to go. I'm going to use my whole space here because this has got to be a big quilt. So we're gonna start off from there. And we're gonna have to start off with me on my tippy toes. And let's see. And we'll go like that, like this. And then whatever that third one will be. I'm not sure what that third one will be. We'll put that like that. I'm going to try to maybe make a diagonal, like going this way. No, we go here. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a whole lot of bees. Whole lot of bees. Hi, Nathaniel. Now let's see, where is my measuring device? Here it is. Let's see where we're at. Just get a ballpark at where we're at. So we're here, going to here. Okay, so that's looking like where we want to be. We want to be to here, give or take. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're 9.5, and I want to put a border, so it's 6 going across. Lorraine, hello. My design board is created with foam, insulation foam from like Home Depot and Lowe's, and just batting that I pinned up. It's not even glued down. I just put pins all around it so I could take it down and change it when it gets gross. So we have that. So now we're going to put this through. Actually, I want to go ahead and put that through here. My guess is we're going to go 7 down. 7 or 8. Oh, here comes Honey. He's coming to say goodbye. I got to run over and say goodbye. Are you leaving? Are you leaving now? Okay, let me go say goodbye. Hi, Honey. Love you. Oh, you're leaving early. Yeah. And I started this early. All right, here we are. So here we are. You're very creative. I've seen different types and was just curious. So not a problem. It was very easy. He actually didn't glue this to the wall either. He just screwed it into, I guess, like where you have wood. What is that called? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think what the word is for that. There's a word for that. Because you can screw it into the sheetrock, but then it'll get wobbly. Into like the rafters. And not the rafters. That's for your roof. Into the stud. Into the studs. There you go. Just remembered. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, he put them into the studs. And there's only a couple. I should one day, because, you know, when this gets really gross, I just put it, believe it or not, I use it, but in between like a black dark quilt that you can't see through. All right, so we have that. We're going to put these here. I think this is kind of coming together pretty cute. It really is a simple pattern. I mean, again, I just used up these scraps and bordered them. So I would have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to do one more, which is 7. Right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives me 70. I have to go 80. So I actually have to go, I have to go 8. I have to do 8. Yeah, I have to do 8. So obviously I only have these 2. So I have to be super creative now and putting like some things together. So if I have 8, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? No, but I'm only 6. So 6, right? That's 3, 5, 6, and then, okay. So that's 6 down, and then I have to go 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That ends that right there. Maybe I could just put, this is me. If you're new to the channel, I just try to figure out with what I have left what I'm going to do. So let me take all these down. I know that I have this going down. I should leave this blank. And I'm going to put more of these in. I have plenty of this. This is not too much of an issue. So we are going to put this here. 1. Even if I have to cut 5-inch squares down instead of strip piecing, I can do that. So that's good. So I had enough of this to put 3 there. This goes into the center. This goes here. That means I will have enough to do this. 1, 2, 3, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to put one more here. 7. Okay. So I have enough. I just have to make one more because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just have to make one more of a block that looks like this, and I can do it. I just can't do it with a strip piece, but I could do 4 or 5-inch squares. So this is coming to shape now. We have this center. So I'm going to put this over here because maybe I have more of this. And what I could do is border it with red or white or some other color. So that's all good. And this is how I begin. This is how I design something. I just kind of make it up as I go. is the honest truth. I just kind of design it on the wall and say, okay, this is what it's going to be like. And this needs one here and then one on the floor, which is number 8. Okay, and then that gives me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of these left after doing that. No, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's right, because this is 6 across. Yeah. Okay. So that's that right there. And then where else can I put this? I have 4. Oh, I need another one of these. So I actually need 2 of these because one goes right here. So I need to make 2 more that look like that, 1 more that look like that. And then I have more of this, then I have to border these. But I mean, it's looking pretty good. This is just the beginning. You'll have to stay tuned. I leave you with drama. Leanna, listen. Okay, here. I'm coming through. I'm coming through right now. I never leave without reading the studs. We were at the studs. Oh, and by the way, the answer to which of these is generally accepted to be the biggest owl in the world is the Eurasian eagle owl. And then the last one is, what is a baby owl called? So while I'm reading, what is a baby owl called? I have brick walls. Hi, Catherine. Looks really nice. One is missing at the bottom. Oh, more than one is missing at the bottom, Giovanna. I have lots missing at the bottom. I'm just trying to get an idea. So like I know I need 1 more of these and I need to make 2 more of a block that looks like that. 1 on the 4th row. 1, 2, 3, 4th row. I haven't put anything here yet. And I haven't put anything there yet. Is that what we're talking about? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or did I fix it? Oh, you saw it. Okay. Outlet, outlet, outlet. Yes, it is an outlet. It is an outlet. So we are at the beginnings and makings of this quilt. And so stay tuned. I do have more of this fabric. Don't have any more of this blue. We will figure something out. Don't you worry. We always figure something out. I mean, I will tell you, I have some of this here that I think will be nice. You see this? So I could border some of these with the red and then put them in those spaces. But I also do have 5 of these. So, you know, maybe I'm going to have to figure something funny out. This is all I've got. I am really tapped out. I really am tapped out for, you know, for Liberty fabric, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not called Liberty fabric, but you know what I mean. I'm really tapped out with patriotic fabric at this point. I've sent so many, but I did just receive this. So oh, you know what? Maybe I could put solid. No, but this doesn't really go with the line. I was going to say I could just put a solid piece of fabric right in there and then have a solid piece, a bordered piece in this. But I don't think I want to do that. And it really doesn't quite go with it. This is going to be for another quilt. This was made from this line called Red, White, and Blue by Sandy Gervais. I don't have any more of this line, but I made this for a backing. and I didn't need it for a backing. So I'm actually going to cut this up, and we're just going to have fun with it. And we're going to recreate it. I think I'm going to keep this there, cut some here, some of this off, and add some of this in there. And then I think it's going to make a cute little top. It's going to be a simple top, but it's going to be a cute top. So I have ideas. Make a pillow with the leftovers. I'm hoping not to have any leftover. I'm telling you, it's like crazy. I mean, I'm trying. The one thing is because I don't have a lot and I keep making these, I do keep using the leftovers in other quilts. And then when I have enough leftovers, I just make a crazy, wacky quilt using all leftovers. But all good ideas. These leftovers, we'll see how far they get. And then if not, they're going to go into this little baggie of stuff. All right, everyone, I'm going to go. I have to still take a shower and get myself together. I did come on here at 6:30. And with that, I'm wrapping it up. We always have stash. We do. And I pull like reds and blues. So I just make it work. Everyone have a great day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. If you don't mind on the way out giving me the thumbs up, that really helps my channel. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.